It's time for the main event, the boys A Division championship matchup of the MUDECAS basketball tournament. Parkview Christian and Tri-County, moments away from the introduction of the players and coaches of this game. Tri-County will be in the home white uniforms, knocking off Freeman, an upset by seed, maybe not necessarily by play, on Thursday night in the semifinals. Parkview Christian, they're the defending D2 state champions and back in a championship event once again. Let's take a listen to the starting lineups.
The Auditorium for the 2023 MUDECAS A Division Boys Championship game featuring our visitors this evening, the Parkview Christian Patriots, taking on the home team, the Tri-County Trojans. For our home team tonight, the Trojans of Tri-County High School. Number 4, Pierce Kimbrough. Number 12, Cameron Reynolds. Number 14, Drew Sims. Number 21, Caleb Gronemeyer. Number 22, John German. Number 23, Colton Bales. And number 24, Dustin Gepke.
And that is how we get ready for the MUDECAS A Division Championship game. A wonderful crowd on hand at the venerable Beatrice City Auditorium. Parkview Christian in their dark blue road jerseys, Tri-County in the home white uniforms. And we are just about set for opening tip. For Tri-County, Carter Sims, Caden Bales, Braden Strauff, Andrew Sass, Chris Jansen. For Parkview, Victor Chokolowski, Terrence Pittman, Maurice Reed, Braden Ulrich, and Kian Simonson. It's Tri-County winning the opening tip. With it first. A drive and a kick. Sims has got it again now, guarded by Chokolowski. Into the lane, Sims rolls it home. Carter Sims averaging better than 18 points a game. Call it 19 points a contest for the senior. 6.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Guy does a little bit of everything for the Trojans. This guy also makes a lot of plays for Parkview Christian, and he's got it. Chokolowski. Kochalowski and Sims with the early baskets each way. A drive down the lane with a right hand. Caden Bales, his shot no good. Maurice Reed comes out of there with it. Hands it back to Terrence Pittman, who will set up the offense for Parkview. Coach Nate Godwin calling out the play from half court, and a throwaway there as they were trying to get it onto the block for Braden Ulrich. Turnover for the Patriots. Sims has it. Carter driving, spinning back both ways. Stuck in the lane, puts up the shot, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming for Carter Sims. Terrence Pittman gets the foul, his first, team's first. Two shots for Sims, and the first is good. Deshaun McGinnis into the game, first sub off the bench for Coach Nate Godwin and Parkview Christian. Both free throws good. McGinnis stops on the right side of the lane. Long 2 then put up by Ulrich. No good, and here come the Trojans, leading 4-2. Kick it out, the 3 from Sass is good. Andrew Sass knocks it down for the Tri-County Trojans, and a 7-2 TC lead. Looking for a little more MUDECAS magic after they knocked off Freeman on Thursday in the semifinals. The Falcons' still only loss of the season after Freeman won the third place game earlier today over Palmyra 57-47. There's a drive and a foul called that will send Maurice Reed to the free throw line for Parkview Christian. What a story Parkview was in the D2 state championship game in at the end of the 21 season. Had a lead on Sacred Heart before Sacred Heart did Doug Goltz things, came back to win that game. Then last year, we get to this tournament, Parkview Christian not having a bad season, not having necessarily a fantastic year. In fact, they go 0-2 at MUDECAS. All they did was win the rest of the season all the way through the state tournament to be crowned D2 state champions. 1 for 2 there for Reed. And a rebound, or the dribble off the leg of a Patriot defender. Drew Sims coming in for Tri-County. And that one, official's going to confer, and they will say off of Parkview. McGinnis off of his foot. Sims takes the inbounds, got a big height advantage over McGinnis, and Sims able to get the turnaround. Carter Sims living up to the hype right now. 6 points in the first 3 minutes of the contest. Kochalowski stops, pass it back up top for Reed. Backdoor cut. Kochalowski has it knocked out of his hands. It will stay with Parkview Christian. Patriots 11-1 this season. Tri-County 12-2 coming into tonight's matchup. Reed to toss it in, but first Terrence Pittman checking back in. He will replace McGinnis in the Patriot lineup. That's the big fella. Simonson couldn't get the shot to go, and Sims comes out of there with a rebound. Coast to coast, Carter Sims left that one short. Got it back though. Missed it again, had it blocked there by Ulrich. Tri-County though does control it. Tracking that down with Sass on the far sideline. 4:39 to go here in the first quarter. 9-3 Tri-County with the lead in the basketball. Pass picked off. Kochalowski, good. Victor living up to the hype as well. He's got 4 of his team's 5 points. Sass near wing. Sims draws the reach-in foul. It's a cool story at the end of the state championship game a year ago. Victor's parents overseas doing the FaceTime call on the court as just like seconds after the buzzer sounds so that they could celebrate with Victor as well here in the States in the state championship. Victor's host mom was diving over security people, it seemed like, to get to the court with her phone to make sure Victor got to celebrate with his parents as soon as he could. Sims with a nice drive, and he finishes. Carter Sims already 8 points here in the first quarter for Tri-County. It's 11-5, Tri-County on top. Kochalowski can't get that one to rattle in. The defensive rebound for Caden Bales. Brings it ahead and lost a turnover back. Cameron Reynolds into the game for Tri-County. He will replace Andrew Sass for Coach Jeremy Sims. Up top with it, Maurice Reed. Goes to work, gets down the lane and draws the foul. Reed a quick step. Drew Sims picks up the foul, his first. It's the second team foul. And Maurice Reed has drawn both fouls on the shot for Parkview, and he's converted 2 out of 3 free throws so far. And we're going to get a foul on Kochalowski on the rebound, and that's 2 on Victor here in the early going. He will come out. Terrence Scott checks in to replace Kochalowski. Full court man-to-man. Drew Sims will bring it up. Lost it off his knee, got it back. And they're going to call a foul on Reed. It was very close, got the foot actually on the mid-court line. Didn't get all the way into the backcourt though. And the foul on Pittman is his second and the team's fourth. So both Pittman and Kochalowski with 2 fouls here in the first 5 minutes of the contest. Sims guarded by Scott, sets it up. Sims gets in the lane, nice dump off onto the block. The shot up and good by Chris Jansen. Scott with it. That's tipped into the backcourt. No over and back. Tipped back there by Strauff. And then the pass just lost. And a foul to prevent the run out. Kean Simonson with a foul. Braden Bayless All he did was run for touchdowns in the six-man football championship and semifinal games. He's into the ball game now, wearing 32. He's guarded off on Sims right now. To the block it goes for Reynolds, back out to Sims and around. Man-to-man defense for Parkview. Long three, far wing is no good, but a rebound tipped and a wonderful job. Cameron Reynolds ends up with a basket, but a partial assist to Caden Bales, who tipped that thing, came in from the backside, tipped it right there, and Reynolds able to get the touch rebound and put it in. Jansen secures the defensive board on the other end for Tri-County. The lead is 9 right now for the Trojans. Minute and a half to go here in the first period. Backdoor cut, caught the defense sleeping, but the shot missed. Strauff was there. Reed pulls down the rebound. Reed steps back on the three, misfires it long, and Carter Sims the rebound. Long outlet pass, nobody going with the runner that time, and it's Caden Bales with an easy two. Timeout, Parkview Christian. It is a 30-second timeout. We will stay here. 55 seconds to go in the opening period, and this is the dynamite start that Tri-County everybody hopes that you could get, and they got it right now. Eight points in the first 3 minutes from Carter Sims, but then since then they've gotten baskets from Caden Bales, Cameron Reynolds, a three from Andrew Sass, and a basket from Chris Jansen, pushing that lead to 11. Kochalowski with 4 points in the early going, but also picked up 2 fouls now here in this first quarter, along with Terrence Pittman. So Coach Nate Godwin, perhaps a little different rotation offensively and defensively than what he would normally like, especially in a game of this magnitude at the MUDECAS tournament. Kochalowski back into the game for Parkview with the 2 fouls. 55 seconds to go here in the opening period. Simonson, the big fella, lines up the three. Can't hit it though. Rebound saved back in. Great effort. Kochalowski out to Reed for three. Yes! Maurice Reed, 5 points here in the first quarter. Parkview needed something good to happen there, and they got it. Final 30 seconds of the first period. Sims, right wing. Backs down his man. Up and under, goes with a left hand and still finishes. 10 first quarter points for Carter Sims. Now the final 8 seconds of the first period. Kochalowski going to work. Bounces it. Pittman for the three at the buzzer, will not fall, and that's the end of the first quarter. Tri-County, a fantastic start. 10 from Carter Sims, 9 from the rest of his teammates. 19-9, Tri-County on top of Parkview Christian. Back in a minute at MUDECAS.
At Kerner True Value in Tecumseh, we are more than just a hardware store. We are a part of your community, a place that you can call home, where you can go to find necessities for everyday living, products to tackle the next big do-it-yourself project, and expert advice. We are a business of relationships, not transactions. We are locally owned, and serving our community is our top priority. So, stop by or like us on Facebook. Stay safe from your family at Kerner True Value in Tecumseh.
The seed was planted back in 1848 when Nicholas Rink bought a farm near Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. And it's kept growing. 6 generations of Rinks working the land, producing seed for farms throughout the Midwest. We've grown since our first corn hybrid in the 1920s, but we've continued our family tradition by creating the superior genetics and technologies today's farmers need to feed the world. Rink seed. Our roots make the results.
(19-9). Tri-County with a quick start and a 10-point lead over Parkview Christian here as we begin the second quarter of play. It'll be Parkview ball to start the second period. On the left wing, Terrence Pittman drives in, kicks it out. Reed for three, rattles out, no good. Sims another rebound. Quick outlet pass, up ahead again. The layup on the run out is good. Caden Bales. That one took a little more effort, but the second time we've seen Bales just get out in front of everyone. Parkview a half step slow on the run out, and that makes it a 12-point lead for Tri-County. Good hedge on the pick and roll. Sims pokes it free, ends up with a steal, gets it ahead, Bales again. Wow, timeout Parkview Christian. 4 quick points for Caden Bales on the run outs. What a start here for Tri-County. Well, while we have a minute, we want to recap all of our action from yesterday with the girls' games. You saw all 4 of the third place and championship games yesterday here on the JCC Striv channel. First, it was the B Division third place game. Palmyra defeating Exeter Milligan 35-26. Then it was the A Division third place game where BDS beat Parkview Christian 44-41 in double overtime. Parkview led for a good chunk of that game. Then the B Division championship, Meridian got a big game from Ward. 12 points there, 41-25. They beat Lewiston. And then in the championship, it was Sacred Heart defeating Johnson Brock 38-26. Witt had 12, Wurtenberger 8, Eichhoff 7, Lechtenberg 6. The names, it's just the same names over and over and over again at Sacred Heart. Their 13th MUDECAS A Division championship came on Friday the 13th. Congratulations to the Sacred Heart Irish on yet another MUDECAS basketball championship. Here we are in the boys division, A Division, 23-9, all Tri-County right now, and every bit of momentum you could possibly want. It belongs to the Trojans currently. Man-to-man defense for Tri-County, Coach Jeremy Sims. Kochalowski on the right wing, guarded by Carter Sims. Carter, 10 first quarter points. Good move into the lane. Kochalowski hands it off to the big fella, Simonson, and a needed basket. Now Parkview gonna face guard Sims, currently with Maurice Reed. Maurice is not worried about anybody else except Carter Sims. See him there in the bottom right of your screen. Got screened that time, so Sims has some separation for a moment. Into the corner, Sass for three, got it again. Andrew Sass, his second three-pointer of the game, and just everything clicking right now for Tri-County. 15-point Trojan lead. Simonson gets it on the block, strong move, finishes. That's a good counter if they can stop trading 3 for 2. That's a good counter. Certainly a size advantage for Simonson down there in the post. Baseline for Strauff, double team, kicks it up. An open shot for Bales won't fall. And Carter Sims tracks down the rebound in the corner. Again up top, Strauff for three, rattles it home. Oh, they're coming in from everywhere right now. For Tri-County, the lead is 16 with 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Baseline drive and a hanging shot and a foul called. Will send Terrence Pittman to the free throw line for 2 shots. Cameron Reynolds with his first personal third team foul against Tri-County. Pittman scoreless so far to the free throw line. Drew Sims, Chris Jansen into the lineup for Tri-County. Pittman makes both. First 2 points of the game for Terrence. The lead is 14 for Tri-County. 5:10 remaining first half. In a 2-3 zone now. Sims sets things up, gets it to Bales, back to Sims. To Drew Sims. Onto that baseline. Throw it back up top for Carter. Carter hands it off to Drew Sims. Back to Carter. Tri-County kind of content to just throw it around the outside of the zone right now. Sims a couple drives in. Now poke free. Kochalowski in transition. Got it. 6 points in the game for Victor Kochalowski. The lead is 12 and a timeout for Tri-County coach Jeremy Sims. We'll stay here. 4:06 to play here in this first half. Earlier today, Diller Odell defeated Exeter Milligan in the B Division third place game, 41-34. We saw Freeman knock off Palmyra, 57-47 in the A Division third place game. B Division championship, Pawnee City got a scrappy fight from BDS before pulling out the victory by 7 in their late stages. And now here we are, main event, Tri-County and Parkview Christian. It is a current 12-point Trojan lead.
To go in the first half. So please meet in the northeast corner and meet Mr. Rempe down there.
Tri-County will have the basketball after their timeout. Working against a 1-3-1 zone now, so it's a little different zone. Before 2-3 is what it was from Parkview, so changing things up a little bit. Sims steps in, fires a 3. Simonson the rebound. Pittman will set up the offense for the Patriots. Kochalowski to the baseline. Ulrich has it taken away. Jansen's got it. Quickly up ahead for Bales. Jansen, high post, ball loose. Picked back up by Drew Sims. Now a 3 from Bales is way long. Jansen with an offensive rebound though. Back to Sims. Sims now makes his move, baseline, little floater, won't fall. Defensive rebound. Here comes Kochalowski, yes, for 3 in transition. 9 points in the game for Victor Kochalowski, and the deficit is down to 9, 2:27 to go. If nothing else, this zone look, as patient as Tri-County has been, it's taken them out of their offensive rhythm a little bit. Baseline, that's a good way to beat the zone though. Great pass and catch. Reynolds with the finish on the assist from Drew Sims. Lead back to 11. Pittman, hard drive, stops, lost his footing, and the ball ends up in the hands of Camden Reynolds. Sims all the way through the lane, missed the layup though. Pittman the rebound. Coach Nate Godwin calls out a different half-court set. Man-to-man defense for Tri-County. Kochalowski on the dribble drive, kicks it out for Reed, in and out. Boy, that thing was dead on line. Jansen pulls down another rebound for the Trojans. The lead is 11 with 1:11 to go in the first half. Long skip pass. Drew Sims catches to Jansen, high post. Yes, rattles it home. Boy, Drew Sims hasn't scored yet, but he has dished out some nice assists, and his teammates have been able to finish. The lead back to 13 with 50 seconds to go in the first half. Kochalowski got free down the left side and lays it in. Kochalowski with 7 points in the quarter, 11 for the game, but his team down by 11 with 33 seconds left in the half. Probably one final possession for the Trojans and Coach Jeremy Sims here with, well, maybe not. Pittman says, nope, give me that. All the way. And draws the foul on Sims, and Carter Sims hits the floor hard with his back. Pulled to his feet by Cameron Reynolds. It's the first on Sims, the fourth team foul. Only 9 total fouls called in this half. Both teams playing pretty clean on defense. This is going to be Pittman for 2. Andrew Sass and Braden Strauff in for Tri-County. Missed them both, did Pittman. And then a block on the floor. Called on Sass. It's his first, team's 5th. Kochalowski off the back and in. Oh, the quick dipsy-do. Kochalowski makes it a 9-point game. Final seconds, first half. Boy, a big defensive stand for Parkview would be awesome for the Patriot confidence going to half. And Tri-County's not even going to get the shot off. No, shot did not occur before the buzzer. Trojans lose track of time. 9-point game, and suddenly a little momentum on the side of Parkview Christian as they head to the halftime locker room. We are going to take a break. We will come back with some halftime stats and second half action from the MUDECAS A-Division Boys Championship game after this on the JCC Striv channel.
The JCC Foundation supports students by awarding scholarships and funding special projects. Each year there's up to $12,000 in scholarships available to JCC seniors. Apply now no matter the type of post-secondary education you pursue. There are 3 $1,000 scholarships for trade schools, 3 $1,000 scholarships for community colleges, and 3 $2,000 scholarships for four-year colleges. The JCC Foundation's vision is to strengthen our school community and student body by fostering and encouraging investment in our children's futures.
Smart Chicken is hiring in Tecumseh and Waverly. We offer a flexible schedule for full and part-time employees. That's right, you decide your schedule. Work only 30 hours a week to earn full-time benefits. Other great benefits include our free ride-to-work program, relocation assistance, tuition assistance, a full insurance package, retirement plans, Tyson stock purchase plan, and free Smart Chicken product. All this along with limited weekend work, great wages, weekly bonus, and referral bonus potential. Don't delay. Apply online and make the smart move to Smart Chicken.
Johnson County Hospital offers outstanding physical, occupational, and speech therapy services of all ages, from newborns to geriatrics. Our team tailors each patient plan of care with specific goals and exercises to restore function. This keeps our programs individualized to each patient's precise needs. JCH provides services in outpatient, acute, swing bed, home health, school-based, and early intervention pediatrics. Contact us for any of your therapy needs at 402-335-6400.
(33-24), Tri-County with the lead over Parkview Christian as we get ready for the start of this second half of the A-Division Championship game. Tri-County had the lead right from the get-go, 19-9 at the end of the first quarter, 10 points from Carter Sims. All was right in the Trojan world. Halfway through that second quarter, they were still up 14, 15, 16 points. Parkview Christian, though, makes a little bit of a run towards the end. They get a late basket from Victor Kochalowski. He ends up with 13 points in the first half, and he managed his time and his fouls after he picked up 2 in the first 2 minutes of the game. Finished the first half with 2 fouls, but 13 points. So a little bit of momentum on the side of Parkview Christian, and the switch to zone really helped the Patriots out. It got Tri-County out of their rhythm offensively, even though the Trojans seemed pretty patient with it. The scoring pace for sure slowed down for the game. That's a great take right out of the gate from Striv, but he can't finish. And that's just the kind of play that started to happen late in that first quarter. So another opportunity here for Parkview Christian as we start the third quarter. This is Reed going baseline, gets all the way to the rim and lays it in reverse style. Reed with 7 points in the game now, and it's 33-26. 7-point contest. That lead's been cut in half. And then some by Parkview. Skip pass for Striv. Sims occupying the high post. A 3 from Striv will not go. And the rebound for Reed. Chance to chip away at this lead again. Try to get to Simonson. It's taken away by Sims. Carter spins, hop step through the lane, beautiful finish. He was scoreless the entire second quarter, by the way, but now 12 points for the contest. The lead back to 9 for Tri-County. Here goes Pittman, baseline, got it, and a foul. Count the basket. The basket? Count the basket or the bucket, however you would like to say it. Basket is not the right word.
Well, it's a word now, Aaron.
Well, it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I apologize dearly. Pittman for the and one. Yes, sir. 5 points in the game for Terrence Pittman. 35-29. 6-point contest. A lot of time to play. Sims high post. Kicks it out for Sass. He hit a couple threes in the first half. Sims down the lane. Leaves it for Jansen. Got it. Nice adjustment for Coach Jeremy Sims. He's putting Carter at the high post. They can't focus on him on the outside. Reed misfires on a 3, but an offensive rebound and putback is good. It's Braden Ulrich that puts that in, his first points of the game. Lead back to 6. Striv stumbles over his own toes as he gets down there, and they call Sims for a travel. Reed, baseline drive, hangs, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around, pulled down finally by Camden Reynolds. Oh, run out though, stolen away. Taken back by Terrence Pittman. Rebound off of Simonson. It'll be Tri-County basketball. A 7-4 start in this third quarter in favor of Parkview Christian. But Sims trying to fix that. He gets around his topside defender and lays it in. 14 points in the game for Carter Sims. The lead back to 8 for Tri-County. Just under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Down the lane, going to get a reach-in foul. And they're going to say 2 shots coming for Maurice Reed. Seen a little more willingness for everybody on, especially Pittman and Reed, on the dribble penetration here in the second half. Certainly that was something Coach Godwin mentioned at the halftime break. Reed knocks down the first. He's got 8 points now. Drew Sims and Andrew Sass back into the contest for Tri-County as Coach Jeremy Sims has gone 2 deep to his bench. He's played 7 players tonight. Coach Godwin's played 6 total, and it wasn't much time for, 7. We saw Bayless for just a little bit, and McGinnis also for literally just about a minute or 2 in that first quarter. They forced a turnover here, though. Up ahead, Pittman gets the layup. Don't look now, it's a 4-point contest in favor of Tri-County. High post, Bales kicks it out. Drew Sims, pass tipped, got it back. Bales for 3. Yeah, big answer for Caden Bales. 9 points for Caden in the contest. 7-point lead again. Boy, that was a big exchange. Missed that, and you got Parkview Christian with a chance to make it a 1-possession game. Instead, the 3 from Bales pushes it back to 7. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. I know we got a long time to play yet, but man, that feels like a big shot right there. Sims secures the rebound, throws it ahead, and it's out of bounds off of Kachalowski. Chris Jansen into the game for the Trojans. 3:50 to go, third quarter. 7-point lead for Tri-County. Bales onto the block, gets it back. Now Drew Sims between the circles. Carter Sims, near wing. Bales drives, kicks it out. Jansen has it poked free, and it's picked up. Kachalowski knocks it free. It's picked up by Ulrich. And then lost right back. Now the official is going to talk and confer, and they will leave it with Tri-County. Patriot fans might have wanted a foul there. They won't get the foul, and they won't get the basketball, though. 3:15 to go, third quarter, 42-35. Tri-County with the lead in the basketball. Cross-court pass, this is Reed. Bit of a stuff-ish. The point is 2 points. If you're Parkview, you will take the 2 points, even if they don't come with as much style as you might have wanted. 5-point game now. Sims, high post, wants to dump it down. Good seal, good finish. Cameron Reynolds, 6 points in the game. 44-37. Simonson on the block. Little dip move. Can't get the shot to fall though. Sims the rebound. Long outlet. Bales can't catch up to that one. Bales was 2 for 2 on long outlet passes like that in the second quarter, but that one just a little too long. The lead is 7 right now for Tri-County. Parkview with the basketball. Pittman to Reed on the block. Off the glass and good. Maurice Reed. Boy, no hesitation in that shot selection at all for Maurice Reed. He's got 7 points in the quarter and 12 points for the game. 5-point contest, third quarter. Good seal on the backside. The shot no good, but a foul, and free throws coming for Cameron Reynolds. Boy, as soon as Sims caught that at the high post, Reynolds was stepping in to seal his man off, and he had good position down there. Draws the foul on Braden Ulrich. It's the first on Ulrich and the first of the half against Parkview Christian. Going to get a timeout taken by Tri-County. It's a full timeout. We will take it as well. 44-39, minute 39 to go, third quarter. We'll bring you back to Beatrice right after this on the JCC Striv channel.
The JCC Foundation supports students by awarding scholarships and funding special projects. Each year there's up to $12,000 in scholarships available to JCC seniors. Apply now no matter the type of post-secondary education you pursue. There are 3 $1,000 scholarships for trade schools, 3 $1,000 scholarships for community colleges, and 3 $2,000 scholarships for four-year colleges. The JCC Foundation's vision is to strengthen our school community and student body by fostering and encouraging investment in our children's futures.
Exist to truly improve the community. That is why we exist, and that's why we have always existed. We're focused on truly putting the money back into the community, whether it be in different products, different services. Our focus is on growing what we have, not acquiring more and more and more. And that's why people should come to us. Because we are here, we have always been here, we will be here for this community.
Parkview Christian continues to stay within earshot. After they trailed by as many as 16 in the first half, they've trailed by as little as 4 here in the second half. Currently a 5-point deficit, but a second free throw on the way from Cameron Reynolds. Looks good on that one. 7 points for Cameron in the game. 45-39 our score. Kochalowski into the lane, kicks it out. That's Pittman for 3. Off, no good. Reed, though, tracks down the offensive rebound. Another opportunity. Kochalowski along 3. Splashes it home. Victor with 16 points in the ball game. It's a 3-point game. Minute to go, third quarter. Bales takes a skip, goes baseline, floater, no good. Reed pulls down the rebound and a chance to tie it with a 3 on this trip down. Kochalowski, no that time. And the rebound pulled down by Sass. Sims picks up his dribble, gets it to Bales. 40 seconds left, third quarter. That was a 3, no good, but an offensive rebound. We're going to get a foul on Parkview. Braden Ulrich with his second personal foul, second team foul. Trojans to toss it in. 25 seconds and counting, third quarter. One final shot for the Trojans in the period. Sims going to work. A lot of contact, little floater, no good. Tip shot, that one no good. Tip again, and that is it. End of the third quarter. Parkview survives that drive from Sims, and it's a 3-point game heading to the final 8 minutes of regulation. Don't go anywhere. We've got the final quarter of the MUDECAS championship game coming up after this.
Smart Chicken is hiring for all full and part-time positions. We offer weekly pay with an hourly bonus. Get full benefits working only 30 hours a week and enjoy a flexible schedule with limited weekend work. Best of all, Smart Chicken now offers free education assistance from day one for team members who want to get their GED, associate, bachelor's, or even master's degree. Don't wait. Apply online and make the smart move to Smart Chicken.
45-42. It's called letting the broadcast breathe, Evan. We got a lot of words to say over the next 8 minutes. We don't need to be just flying back into this thing. There will be plenty of time for excitement coming up in the next 15-20 minutes. Parkview Christian with the ball first. A drive and a hang, no good. Simonson snatches the rebound. Kick it out, Reed. Hangs again, wave off the shot, a blocking foul on the floor. Inbounds play coming. Braden Strauff with his second personal foul, third team foul. We've seen 5 total fouls called in the second half, so nobody's all that close to a bonus situation. Kochalowski, 3 on the inbounds. No, Sass, the rebound. Sims brings it up. Back into that zone look for Parkview Christian. Sass lines up the 3, far side, and knocks it down. Step up, shoot it with confidence. The third 3 of the game for Andrew Sass pushes the lead back to 6. 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Long 3 on the answer, no good. Simonson, though, the rebound. Kochalowski, yes! Victor Kochalowski, 19 points. Back to a 3-point game. Sass, far wing, into the corner for Jansen. Sass again, they'll work with Sims at the high post this time. Get it to Carter, throws it backside, and it's picked off. Deflected by Ulrich, picked off by Reed. Chance to tie it here for Parkview Christian. Reed comes down the lane. The 2 won't make it though. Sims the rebound. And then a foul. Pittman got a hand in the belly of Carter Sims as he was going around. Picks up the foul. It is the 3rd on Terrence. It is the 3rd on Parkview in the half. Cameron Reynolds back into the game for the Trojans. Here's a 3, comes up short, no good from Caden Bales. Quickly ahead, Kochalowski lays it in. Good push there from Pittman, and it's a 1-point contest. The Parkview faithful with a defense chance in the city odd. Sims goes baseline. Blocking foul on Simonson. Couldn't quite get the feet set. Might have had a chance to just usher Sims out of bounds, but instead his feet got tangled up. And Kean Simonson picks up his second foul, 4th team foul. Now it inbounds for Tri-County. Sims takes it all the way up top. Sims on the wing. And a foul underneath on Simonson, just as the pass was coming into Jansen. Jansen and Simonson have been jockeying for position, and right as the pass was coming in, foul called on Simonson. Caden Bales will toss it in. Sims, strong move with the left hand, and it softly falls in. 16 points for Carter Sims, the lead back to 3. Still a chance to tie it on this possession for Parkview Christian. And they do. Kochalowski gets it to go. 8 points in the quarter, 24 for the game for Victor Kochalowski, and we're tied at 50 after Parkview Christian trailed by as many as 16 in the second quarter. Jansen on the block, double team comes, pass stolen away. Kochalowski gets it ahead for Reed. On the right side, his layup is good, and Parkview Christian has their first lead of the contest. 14 points for Maurice Reed. Timeout, Tri-County. 30-second timeout. 3:56 to go, fourth quarter. The comeback has happened all the way, and it ends now with the Maurice Reed basket. 14 points for Maurice, and it's 52-50 in favor of Parkview Christian. Just under 4 minutes to go. Long way to play yet, but man, the Parkview Christian Patriots, they have just chipped away. You didn't see any panic from these guys, have we? Right, down 16 in the second quarter, you would have seen a lesser team start to just kind of chuck it around and go, well, we got to go faster. We got to do something different. They just kind of stayed with it. Kochalowski kept kind of making plays. Finally, Maurice Reed starts making some baskets. Terrence Pittman gets going a little bit. And here we are, now a 2-point Parkview lead.
They've kind of just let themselves kind of get the gears going. They didn't try and blast it right out the gates. And props to Tri-County now, too, because they've stayed very resilient. Every time that Parkview Christian starts going on a run, here comes that 3 from Carter Bales or that nice assist from Sims to kind of slow him down a little bit. But Parkview Christian has done just an amazing job of getting ramped up here, and now they're kind of at full gear here. Excited to see how this fourth quarter will end. They're kind of forcing Tri-County to make some messy throws with this pressure.
Ulrich called for the foul. Boy, that was a really good offensive set. And I really like, against that zone, I really like Sims at the high post. If you can get him working, even if you only have one, or if you have one guy on the block or you have kind of both short corners covered, Sims at the high post, I think that's the way to go for Tri-County.
And putting him in the center there makes him kind of the assist man. And we don't keep stats on assists, but he's been doing wonderful with those assists tonight as well.
Well, he's such a good ball handler anyway that the defense has to come to him. He can also just turn and shoot it from the elbow, so you know he can make that shot. So it really poses a lot of stress for the defense, and if you're not just dead sure on who's going to cover where and how you're going to rotate, then, well, he's going to end up tearing you apart. So 1 for 2 there on the free throws from Jansen. I love saying Kochalowski. Troy, thank you. 52-51, Parkview with the lead in the basketball. 3:12 remaining, fourth quarter. Simonson on the block with the right hand, got it. The big fellow with 6 points in the game and a 3-point Parkview lead. Sims, long pass to the backside block. Now Bales with a little floater. Off the glass, no good. Rebound. Save back in. Great hustle play by Reynolds in the lane. The shot from Sims, no good. Off of Sims. Parkview basketball. 2:38 to go. Fourth quarter, a 3-point Parkview Christian lead. The Patriots 11-1 on their season. The Trojans 12-2. Down the lane, Pittman's shot no good. Rebound out into the corner, tracked down by Strauff. Braden brings it up, gets it for Sims. Back to Strauff. Shot fake on the three, kicks it out. Sims for three, off the front. Ulrich the rebound. Kochalowski, guarded by Sims, to Pittman. Under 2 minutes to go. Kochalowski to Pittman again, corner. Leaves it for Simonson, beautiful pass. No contact, no foul. Tri-County with a chance to tie it with three. Sims double teamed. Bales in the corner. For Jansen, nice pass, and the basket scored by Chris Jansen. Timeout, Tri-County. Full timeout, we will take it with them. Minute 30 to go, a 1-point game. We're back in 60 seconds on the JCC Striv channel.
Welcome to Schroeder Family Dentistry, your local dental office in Tecumseh and Adams. We are in Adams on Monday and Tuesdays, and Tecumseh on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We accept patients of all ages and focus our treatment on prevention and education. We provide dental cleaning services, fillings, crowns, dentures, extractions, and Invisalign. Please give us a call for all your dental needs. We are located at 509 Broadway Street in Tecumseh and 610 Main Street in Adams. Schedule your next appointment with us, and we'll keep you smiling.
Minute 30 to go. Parkview Christian leading Tri-County in this MUDECAS A-Division Boys Championship game. It has been fun from the outset. A flying start for Tri-County. They led it 19-9 at the end of the first quarter. Carter Sims had 10 of his team's 19. Since then, Carter's only had 6. And just slowly but surely, Parkview Christian trailing by 16 at one time, has come all the way back and has the lead. They've led it by as many as 3. Victor Kochalowski, 24 points so far in the ball game. Now Parkview needs to play with a lead here with a minute 10 to go. Only a 1-point lead, so they can't get too crazy with it. Going to take a timeout, will Coach Godwin. And he will take a 30-second timeout. So Parkview Christian with 2 timeouts remaining. Tri-County with 1 timeout remaining. It is of note, little game reset here, that should there be a jump ball situation, it does favor Tri-County right now. 6 fouls whistled against Parkview Christian, so any foul on Parkview would be free throws for Tri-County. Tri-County's only been whistled for 3 fouls in the second half, so 1-point game, we're not talking about fouling to put Parkview at the line, but if it comes to that, you need to start thinking, hey, we got some fouls to give before we can before we will get into the bonus. So something to kind of keep in mind. No one is really in foul trouble for either team. A couple guys with 3, Pittman and Ulrich each have 3, along with Simonson, I guess, for Parkview. But that really does not seem like it is a factor at all at this stage of the game.
It's honestly been relatively clean basketball. I mean, in that first quarter, or the first half, I think they only had 9, right?
I think it was 9 total fouls, yeah.
That's pretty good, especially at the high school level.
Reed takes the inbounds back to Kochalowski. Victor gets it back. Carter Sims comes out on the defense. 1 minute to go in regulation. 1-point Parkview lead. Simonson for Reed. There's a foul. Parkview wasn't even looking at the rim. They were going to make Tri-County come out and foul. So that's the third foul on Braden Striv. Kochalowski to throw it in. Maurice Reed, and he is fouled by Striv. That's 4 on Braden. 5 team fouls, so still 2 more before free throws. Kochalowski goes all the way underneath, and yep, a foul on Sims. Boy, for just the faintest second, Tri-County fans were like, he's falling out of bounds. But Sims pushed him. It was a good call. That's 6 team fouls now, so the next foul will be a bonus situation for both teams the rest of the way. Coach Godwin wanted a timeout, didn't get it though. And then Pittman comes in, and we will get a foul and free throws. So 1-and-1 from, Maurice Reed. Beg your pardon. Tri-County coach Jeremy Sims thought, hey, was that traveling? Can you move along the baseline like that? And kind of official said, a little pivot, that's okay. Simonson grabs an offensive rebound. He snuck in there around Jansen. I don't know if a big guy like that can sneak anywhere, but he got in there inside of Jansen, and he'll shoot a 1-and-1 now. On Jansen, it's his first, team's 8th. Sass comes in. Striv comes out for Tri-County. Kean Simonson, 6 points tonight. No free throws attempted yet. And he's 0 for 1. Okay. So Tri-County gets the fouls. They've survived 2 front ends of the 1-and-1 to trail only by 1. Good defense by Reed. Sims gets by him though. Down the lane, counted, a foul! What a shot from Carter Sims! Man, that was good defense on Reed for an awful long time, and just about the time you would be thinking, man, that 5 count's got to be close. Sims turns the corner, gets down the lane, and hits the little floater from 10 feet to give his Trojans the lead with 30 seconds to go, and now the all-important free throw. Strofe back in. Jansen to the bench. Sims for the 3-point play and the 2-point lead. No. Kochalowski grabs a rebound. And Braden Nolark's like, I'm going, man. Coach Godwin says, no, you're not. Timeout. Parkview with the lead. We will stay here. 26 seconds left in this one.
So, Eric, what do you think's going on in the huddle of Parkview Christian right now?
Well, there's 2 guys I'm looking at if I'm Coach Godwin. There's probably some sort of option, kind of an option play, right? Number 1 option's got to be Victor Kochalowski, right? 24 points.
Guaranteed.
Option number 2, I think, is Maurice Reed. I think it's number 5. He has been great at getting penetration off the dribble and getting to a spot. I'm not so sure that if you can't get Reed and Kochalowski on the opposite sides with Reed with the ball, let Reed make a play towards the rim. Let him break his man down and set a screen somewhere on the backside for Kochalowski that if Reed gets stuck, he's got Kochalowski coming off a screen. If he doesn't get stuck, get all the way to the rim, see what happens.
And then I would say having the big man down there in the post too would go a long way as well, because he made pretty consistent points there earlier in the quarters. I remember correctly.
Got 6 for the game.
Yep. He had a few good takes there earlier in the game, so if they can get him down low in those high percentage areas and he could even draw a foul, that would be huge. But I like that game plan, and I really feel like that's what they need to go for as well.
Reed will toss it in. Kochalowski's at the bottom of the screen, number 1. 26 seconds to go. Kochalowski working on Sims, drives, backside. Ulrich saves it back in. It's still loose. Tri-County's got the basketball. Striv has got it. Now up ahead, Bales behind everyone. The left-hand layup is good with 14 seconds left. 3-point game. Timeout Parkview with 10 seconds to go. The Tri-County defense forces a turnover. And Bales gets another run out. Third time this game that Bales has been out in front of everybody. What a pass from Sims to just chuck it down there, too, to get it to him.
Like watching football all over again there.
Man.
Wow.
Parkview Christian, though, is going to have an opportunity. 10 seconds. They're going to inbound it right in front of their own bench.
That right there is almost exactly what you didn't want to happen. Almost on the dot. That was, whew.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised. Trailing by, I'm almost a little surprised how quick Parkview went. Like, Kochalowski went to the hole pretty early, right?
He did.
At 26 seconds, and it was like, man, we get it, and we're going.
And he had 3 guys on him there. I was surprised he didn't actually go up for it because, three people, that's a foul waiting to happen right there.
And that's kind of why I was saying, I thought if Reed had the ball and Kochalowski was coming off the screen, like that might have been the dynamic that you would have wanted. But now it's a little different situation. Now you need 3 to tie, so you're looking for that deep shot.
And who else to give it to but?
You're going Kochalowski.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah, everybody in this auditorium knows number 1's most likely going to shoot this thing. Ulrich will throw it in right in front of his own bench. Tri-County will not guard him. They're double teaming Kochalowski, though. Up top, Reed will take it for the tie, off and no good. The rebound and a foul with 5 seconds to go. Boy, didn't rush his shot at all, did he? Not a bad look from Maurice Reed at the top. If anything, maybe had time to catch, take one dribble a little closer, but he just popped it up from about 27 feet. And now we're going to get a timeout for Tri-County. Well, while we've got everyone's attention here in the final seconds, again, my sincere thank you to Marcus Shear and the Johnson County Central Striv crew. You guys, as always, do just a masterful job. The advertising partners for JCC have been truly outstanding over the last couple of years. That has allowed them to get additional equipment that absolutely no high school in the state of Nebraska has. Philip, you are a product of the system, back for a day. Welcome back, bud. This has been a fun day. And don't forget, we'll have post-game interviews tonight as well. But my hat's off to the JCC crew. Still and always just a fantastic job.
Hands down. And I truly appreciate Marcus and all his efforts that he's done for it too, because I'm going to be honest with you, this is a huge reason on why I'm able to walk up to people and introduce myself and tell them who I am and my name and all that. So big shout out to Marcus, if you can hear me. Love you, appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a fantastic human being. You too, Eric, you too.
Oh, thanks.
I got to shout you out too.
So at the free throw line is Andrew Sass for a 1-and-1 with 5 seconds left. So we're not out of the woods yet. But one front end of the 1-and-1 would go an awful long way for Andrew Sass and the Tri-County Trojans. The 1-and-1. Coach Jeremy Sims reminding all of his players, no fouls. Get away from them. Huge free throws from Sims. All the way down court, Sims picks that one off, and that will be your ball game. Tri-County 59, Parkview Christian 54. The Trojans are MUDECAS A-Division champions in 2023. What a fantastic game by all tonight, 59-54. We're going to head it down court, and Philip, when you see me, unmute channel 3. I'll be right back.
What a game that was indeed. Holy. Started out real slow there. Not really slow, but started out slower for Parkview Christian. They just really couldn't find anything that was working, and Tri-County came out here like a raging bull, headed out for that long 8 seconds. Like they came out and they were ready to play. And as Parkview Christian kind of ramped up throughout the game started shrinking and shrinking and shrinking with that lead. But big props to Tri-County on staying resilient. That was the biggest thing that really won this game, is that they stayed resilient. Every time that Parkview Christian would say, hey, here we are, we're ready to play, the Trojans would say, hey, we are too. Every single time, and they did amazing. And Parkview Christian did amazing as well. If they would have ramped up there earlier at the start, I think it would have been the same type of game. Both really close games, maybe just higher scoring, that's about it. What a wonderful way to end the night with such an amazing game. Big props to Tri-County on winning MUDECAS. They came in here and knocked off Freeman, and now they knocked off Parkview Christian. And I have a feeling the rest of their season, this is just the beginning of the snowball. It's going to keep growing. It's going to keep growing. I think they'll snowball. That was amazing. What a game to end the night on. And do stick around, because we will have a post-game interview with your favorite guy around, Eric Allgood. He will be interviewing the Tri-County Trojans head coach. So please do stay tuned for that.
MUDECAS A Division runner-up plaque. Congratulations to Parkview Christian Patriots. And now, Colin Hacker would like to present head coach Jeremy Sims with the championship medals. Gentlemen, as your name is called, please step forward to receive your award. Receiving in honor of Jeremy will be assistant coach Reese Henneberg. Number 1, Carter Sims. Number 3, Caden Bales. Number 4, Pierce Gamro. Number 10, Braden Strofe. Number 12, Cameron Reynolds. Number 14, Drew Sims. Number 15, Andrew Sass. Number 20, Chris Jensen. Number 21, Tayden Gronemeyer. Number 22, John Werman. Number 23, Colton Bales. And number 24, Dustin Kapke. And now, gentlemen, you are all welcome to come up and receive the 2023 MUDECAS A Division Championship. Congratulations, the Tri-County Trojans! And now, the 2023 MUDECAS All-Tournament team would like to honor those gentlemen who have earned this award. First, the honorable mentions. From Johnson Brock, Camden Dollinghouse. From Freeman, Talon Vitrosky. From Fall City Sacred Heart, Evan Keithley. From Palmyra, Zach Fitzpatrick. From Southern, Evan Sadoff. From Palmyra, Chris Breckel. From JCC, Keegan Jones. From Tri-County, Andrew Sass. from Parkview Christian, Terrence Pittman. And from Tri-County, Caden Bales. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 MUDECAS All-Tournament First Team. Please step forward to accept your award if you are present. From Freeman High, Carter Roos. From Parkview Christian, Maurice Reed. From Tri-County, Chris Jansen. From Parkview Christian, Victor Kochalowski. And from Tri-County, Carter Sims. We would like to thank you for coming out and supporting the 2023 MUDECAS basketball tournament. We hope you have enjoyed being here as much as we have enjoyed having you. Please use caution when exiting and drive home safely, everyone. Thank you.
And do keep sticking around because we do have the interview with the Tri-County head coach with Eric Allgood here shortly. What a wonderful game that was. Shout out to the announcer. What a beautiful voice you have, good sir. And down to Eric Allgood.
Tri-County coach Jeremy Sims with us now. And coach, hot start for your guys. What was that like to see them come out and execute just about every phase you could want?
You know, it was, I couldn't be nothing but proud. You know, we talked about that pregame. You know, it was about discipline on both ends of the floor. That for the first quarter and then the first half of that second quarter, I really liked what we were doing. You know, I think we kind of got away from that towards the end of that second quarter going into half. We needed to regroup. We come back out in that third quarter, you know, we were just hanging in there. We needed to make some adjustments defensively. We did that, and we just had to hang on there in the fourth quarter and get a few stops when we needed them most at the end and then make plays on the offensive end, which we were able to do.
When Parkview makes their run, they take the lead. Man, there's a lot of energy in this building. What was it like just for these guys to be a part of that atmosphere?
You know, I can't say enough. You know, be able to play in this venue, it's something special. You know, I tell people that all the time. You know, it's something I know these guys are going to remember for a long time. And yeah, with the crowd, the energy, not too many games like this. And it was almost fitting the way it ended. It was a tight game, hard fought on both ends. And like I said, I couldn't be more proud of my guys.
Carter had a fantastic start to the game, but as the game went on, everybody kind of started making those plays. Really spoke to the depth that you guys played with tonight.
You know, we've said that all season. We got to have guys step up, and, you know, any one of these guys any night can do that. And, you know, I think they're starting to figure that out. You know, they're starting to build that confidence. Happens every day in practice. They work hard. But then when we have games like these and then we can pull them out and it's somebody other than Carter, you know, Chris had a big night. Andrew hit some big free throws. You know, that says a lot about the team.
Coach, how's this set you up for the stretch run of the regular season?
Oh, wow, you know, we got a long way to go. We're certainly not a finished product. You know, we talk about it all the time. We want to get better every single day. This was a step in that direction. But, you know, next week we got to get to work, go to practice. And, again, we've still got a lot of goals out there that we need to achieve. And I think we're capable of that. But, again, it's just one day at a time for us. So.
All right. Congratulations. Go take that picture.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's going to do it for us tonight from the MUDECAS Championships. Again, the final in the A Division, 59-54. Tri-County defeats Parkview Christian. Fantastic job tonight from Carter Sims, 18 points. Caden Bales with 11. Andrew Sass with 11. Chris Jansen with 9. Cameron Reynolds with 7. And Braden Strauff with 3. On the other side, Victor Kochalowski, 24 points for Parkview Christian. Fantastic job by him and all of the Parkview Christian Patriots. Coming back from 16 down at one point in the second quarter. Had the lead in the fourth quarter, but ultimately Tri-County makes the plays at the end. Again, my sincere thank you to Marcus Shear and the Johnson County Central Striv crew for their work over the last couple days. 8 games in 2 days, a whole lot of equipment, and all high schools, people running everything outside of myself. So thank you very much for all of their hard work and all the advertising partners that make it possible for them to come to these events. They will be at the ECNC Championships as well coming up here in a couple of weeks. My name is Eric Alga. Thanks for joining us on Striv. Have a wonderful Saturday night. We'll see you next year from Beatrice and the MUDECAS basketball tournament.
As a community bank, it's important for us to support, educate, and to serve our communities. Giving back is part of our culture. It's built into our client model. We do more here by sponsoring, donating, volunteering, and being active participants in the communities that our employees call home.